So hello guys, today I'm going to speak with you about the ways of coming abroad, or of coming to Europe or Germany, or how you can live in Europe. So without wasting time, we'll start with point number 1, which is marriage. If you are married, this will give you a direct ticket of staying abroad or of staying in Europe, any other part of Europe country. So maybe you're wondering how can you get married with the person staying in Germany, or so you can be married with the person staying in Germany through these ways, through connection, through internet. And don't just think you can only get married to that. Don't just think it's a must to be married to a white person for you to stay abroad or for you to stay in Germany. No. We also have Africans that are married here, like the two couple are both are Africans or are from any other part of the world. You can as well, maybe you are in Africa or you are in another country, but you have been connected. You can be connected with the African staying here. Love knows no color. So it doesn't matter that you only have to be connected to a white person to staying abroad, no. So you can get connected. Maybe if you have a friend staying abroad and they have a close friend that is looking for a girl to marry or a husband, they can connect you. Another thing, you can look for your other half in internet. And when you are looking for your other half in internet, you have to specify. You have to specify. If you want to go to Netherlands, you have to specify you are searching for the ladies or for the men in Netherlands. If you want to come to Germany, you have to specify you only search. You cannot, you have to stand on which country you want. So you will specify you want to go to Germany, you want to go to France, you want to go to USA, you want to go anywhere. After you meet with your other half, so you will arrange how you can come to visit you. For the marriage, first this person has to come to visit you, because it's very difficult to be given a visa if you have never met with the person. Like if you want to come to him or to her abroad, it will be very difficult before you meet each other before. So you have to plan, then this person come and see you, then you arrange them marriage, then later you come. This will allow you to stay here permanently. Point number 2, au pair. Au pair, we have sites that are for the families that are looking for the au pair. And if you maybe don't know what is au pair or which work is it, this is kind of work is same like a nanny, or is a work where a family is looking for the person staying in other countries to come to. Maybe the family are busy, are working, and they have a small baby, so they will look for the au pair girl or au pair boy or au pair girl to come and work for them in the house. When they're at work, you'll be doing maybe you'll be doing cleaning and babysitting, and by this family will be paying for you school fee, for the language. They will pay for your language. They will cater for everything about you and pay you monthly salary. And by that, the payment is very good. The payment for au pair is very good than even it's more than the salaries that other people get in the offices in Africa. So, and au pair can also you can, if you are a boy, you can also apply for the au pair. If you are a girl, you can also apply. It's not just meant for the ladies. And there are other countries that needs German for you to be able to be given au pair visa, like Germany and other countries. But there are also some countries that don't need that doesn't require language certificate to be given au pair visa. Like Spain doesn't require language certificate to be able to be given au pair visa. France doesn't need language certificate. Italy doesn't need language certificate. So there are also too many countries in Europe or abroad that doesn't need language certificate. You can Google that. Point number 3, refugee. You can also come here as a refugee. Oh, let me just go back to the au pair part. After you come here, au pair is normally 1 year. After the 1 year is finished, you can as well renew. If you still want to work as an au pair, you can as well renew it and you continue staying here for another 2nd year. If you also like to find somebody here for marriage so that you don't go back to Kenya or to Africa or to any part you came from, like after you come here, you don't have to go back to your country after the au pair is finished. You can look for something else that can make you to stay here permanently. So refugee. If you have no way of coming abroad, you can look for them. You can come as a refugee. So refugees, these are the people that come to Europe. Maybe their countries, they have wars in their countries, or maybe if you are a lesbian in your country or you are gay in your country, but your family don't want you, so you can run away and come here in Europe. And in most parts of Europe or in Germany, they welcome refugees very warmly. They are given house to stay, then they are given also money every month. You get a place to stay, you get food to eat. You cannot stay hungry and you cannot lack shelter if you come as a refugee in Germany or other parts of the countries that allows refugees in. And maybe if your country does not, because some come through boat, so maybe if you're coming in a place or in a country where people cannot use the boat, like for example, you're coming from Kenya, I know we don't use boats when you are coming here. You can go to another country like maybe Togo or Nigeria. So you go through with plane. Then after you go there, you can try to find the information on when people are coming, on the which date are the refugees coming to Europe or when. So after you require the information about the time the refugees will be moving to Europe, so you can move with them together. This is if you know very well it's difficult for you to come as a refugee from your country. You go to another country that are using boats. So you come with them together. When you come here in Germany, you will get sorted with government, how you will live, how you will eat, everything government will cater for you. Another thing is education. If you want to come to stay in Germany here, or if you want to move to Europe or abroad, and maybe you have finished your Form 4 and you want to join the university, you can apply for the university. After you apply for the university and you get your admission, then you go and apply the visa in the embassy in your country. So the visa that you will apply is for school. You cannot apply the visa for visit if you're coming to school. You have to, the person that is coming for visit must apply visit visa. The person that is coming from school must apply for school visa. So that is another thing that will let you stay in, even if you don't have relatives or friends or families in Europe. You will stay in school because schools, they have hostels. Visiting a family member. If you have a family member, you can as well come to visit them. Like you can take the 3 months visit visa. And after you come here, you don't need to go back to your country after the 3 months is finished. A lot of people normally get, they get afraid that maybe if you don't go back to your country, you will be deported, or maybe you will be cancelled not to come again to Europe. No, that is always not true. If you come here for a visit, you can as well, a lot of people came to Germany or to Europe for visit, but have never gone back to their home countries, and nothing ever happened to them, and they found their successful way of staying permanently. So when you come for a visit, you can as well search something like like marriage. Maybe if you are with this family, if you know very well you'll be coming to visit, you can as well start to search for them, to you can as well start to use the dating site when you're still in your home country, and maybe you get in touch with somebody. By the time you are getting to know each other, you are planning to visit your family. So after you come to visit your family here, then you connect with them, the person you are chatting with as a boyfriend or a girlfriend. If your relationship is serious, you can decide to marry each other and then you stay here. That is how you will also find yourselves remaining here permanently. Because for the visit visa, they don't allow you to work. You cannot come here as a visitor, then you find a work for you to stay here. The most advantageous thing for the visitors to stay here permanently is to get somebody to marry you. So number 6 is work. You can search for work when you are still in your home country. You can Google for the work. And we also have English works. If you still can speak German, we have a lot of English works in Germany. Or in any other part of Europe, not just Germany. All countries abroad, we have English works. You can also apply for them in USA. So after you apply for the work, maybe if you have your certificates, you send to them, they see it. And after they see, they get you are qualified for the job you're applying for, they will send for you a letter showing they have accepted you, a letter showing they have accepted you for this work. Then you apply your visa at the embassy using your document together with this letter from school. So that is another thing that will let you move to Europe or abroad and stay here. So another thing, attending a wedding or a graduation. If you have a family here or a friend and she's going to graduate or they have a wedding here, they can send you an invitation letter. And once they send you an invitation letter, also that will make it easy for you to come because you've been invited by the person staying abroad. And after you come here, you can discuss with this family you came to visit for the graduation or for the wedding, to help you find the ways of staying here, of not going back to your country. By coming for the wedding or for the graduation, you can as well search your other half in the internet, then you stay here. You go to the office, you say you have found your other half, you are not going back to your home country, and your other half also will support you in the office. You will say, this is my lover, I don't want him or her to go back to his country, I'm staying here with him. Yeah, and that is how you will find yourself staying in Europe. So my next discussion will be about how to get job abroad, or how to get job in Europe, or how to get a job in Germany. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye for today.